Yeah, I mean, you always know when you go that 1-0 ahead that the opposition are going to have a bit of pressure, and Newport did, but we had, really strong characters in the team. We had players that understood tactically what to do, how to win a football match, because we had done that for the majority of the season. We had players that could take the ball for a run. We had players that could hold the ball up. So that all combined makes you, a very good team. And I think that as a manager, you're very confident in the players on the pitch, and that's what I was on the day.
They missed a big chance. Was it in the start of extra time? A few things went our way that day. I think that gave us an extra lift. But yeah, I think we were fit that year. The pre-season started us off, and the way Derek sets his teams up, he wants fit and hungry players, and we were. And we knew we were fitter than most teams in the league, and Newport as well. So that again gives you a lift without even thinking about it. We knew we had the players to complete another 30 minutes. But yeah, all these little things give you lifts subconsciously, in my opinion. The fans, the fitness, the experiences throughout the season. I think it all helps you. And yeah, I think we needed that day.
Probably it was the longest 10 minutes of my life. I remember the ref whistling for like a foul. It was blowing the whistle for a foul, and we just run on the pitch, and then it was like, well, hang on, the game is not finished yet, and then had to go. So it was just a lot of as you said, nerves, and we just wanted the game to be finished and be able to celebrate.
The players from the bench, and actually some staff coming to the bench, came running past us and thought it was the final whistle. Then they had to quickly reset and go back and get ready for the next 30 seconds. And we held out in the end to get that victory.
Yeah, I was on my knees, sort of like that again, just looking around. And then next minute, Knight Percival's got me around the neck saying, "Get up, it's not finished." And I was thinking, what's going on here? And then I seen a free kick, and it was a bit of a weird situation, a bit of a weird experience. But again, I fancied, because I was that focused that day, I fancied a ball coming in our box, and I fancied myself to win it. I think Songo, me and him, won the most headers that day, and that Knight Percival. And I think we just fancied ourselves. Kenny was on at the time as well. I felt like saying, put it in our box, you're still not going to score, sort of thing. But yeah, I think for the fans, and there's obviously a slight chance that anything can happen from that. But yeah, win experience, but yeah, got it ended well.
We actually score there in that moment, and we will look very, very silly. But I think it just shows how much it meant for us, and how excited we were of being in that kind of situation. And yeah, it was just a bit of nerves and just wishing the game to be over.
Yeah, just massive relief. I can't explain the relief that came over me, really. I went to my knees, I looked at my family. It's quite emotional, really, because it's something I've obviously never experienced before. And coming from Morecambe, which kick-started my career as a footballer, I thought I was out of the game probably 4 or 5 years earlier. Came into the club, and it's, people don't know Morecambe outside of football. You might think, why is he crying, or why is he getting emotional about it? But he's sort of been on a journey with Morecambe, and the whole club's been on a massive journey. And it's something we never thought we'd be able to do. So to do it that season and keep defying the odds, keep being the underdog and coming out on top and things like that, we kept, yeah, like I said, defying the odds. So when I finally did it, it was more of a relief. And yeah, very emotional, but the feeling, I can't describe it really. It's unbelievable.
You saw the delight in so many people on that day. Just to get ourselves out of League Two into League One was a terrific achievement.
In that moment, I just realised, as you said, how big it was, how much it meant for the whole club. Never been in League One, 100 years as a club. And then obviously I thought about my family and how hard it was to actually get to that stage of my life, and yeah, it was just a lot of thoughts in my mind at that point.
Just an unbelievable feeling. Obviously, the first time that Morecambe will be in League One, and I think that we made history. We made history, innit? Hey! I'm going.
I've got those photos framed at my house. So yeah, them pictures are unbelievable. But yeah, like you say, I couldn't see a thing. I think the lads sprayed me prematurely, didn't they? And the guy who gave me the trophy got absolutely soaked. He got locked in here, didn't he? He couldn't get out. But yeah, I just put my arms up and just closed my eyes, and yeah, unbelievable feeling. And after seeing my family and friends in the crowd and just seeing how proud they were, that was something special. And I don't think I'll do well to beat that in my career, I think.